And I mean, does it get any better than this? I mean, come on. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I am here today at Bedford Forrest State Park, located on Kentucky Lake, also known as the Tennessee River, here in mid and west Tennessee. It's located about halfway between Jackson, Tennessee and Nashville, Tennessee, just north of I-40, and a really, really cool state park. It has exceeded my expectations. I don't know why. My expectations were just kind of in the middle for the park, but really beautiful, really beautiful. It has a rich history of this area in the state of Tennessee. The staff has been in probably some of the best staff I've interacted with. The hospitality they've shown me, the pointers they've given me, just how kind they've been, and just a really cool place to visit and to camp. I'm so sad I'm not camping here today. I'm actually going to another park to camp here in a little bit, but I've spent the day here exploring and seeing all that the park has to offer. So I'll show you everything cool to do, and hopefully you can make some time to come visit this great park. So come along for the journey today. We're going to begin with natural beauty and wildlife. Now, the park is situated right next to the Tennessee River, so you're going to get amazing views of the flowing water and the hills of Middle Tennessee on the other side of the river. And it's also known for its natural mussels, freshwater mussels and pearls to the area. And so if you walk alongside the beaches there, you're going to find seashells for your kids to collect and look at. Really pretty. And then on the inside of the park, you're going to get your natural forests filled with native trees to the area. And so I'm going to give natural beauty a 9 out of 10. Okay, I'm here at the primitive campsites here at Bedford Forrest State Park. And if you look behind me, there's, I guess, 4 or 5 of them right here. And the water of the Tennessee River is right behind the campsites. These are awesome. These are primitive campsites. There is water right over here to my right, but no electricity. But as you can see, there's a picnic table, there's a fire pit, and then it's completely flat. And then you got the river behind you. You can see the sunrise from your tent if you came down here. I so wish I was camping here tonight. I'm not. I'm camping at a different campground because this one is full. While there's no one here right now, there are reservation signs on all of these. But I just got to say, if you are into primitive camping, you need to come here. You need to check out one of these sites. I'm so upset that I'm not camping here tonight. It looks so cool. So alongside the cabins there on the water, as well as the primitive campsites there on the water, there is the main campground, which is inland. And it has paved campsites with all of your normal hookups there. You're going to have your electrical outlets for camping in a tent or an RV, pretty much all the sizes that you could want. You'll also have water hookups, grills, fire pits, all that you would need for a great day of camping. And so when you put all the different types of camping that are available there together, it gets a perfect 10 out of 10 score. There is so much to do at the park. You have all of your normal day visiting activities like your picnic tables and volleyball courts and stuff. But you can also, if you're staying there or not staying there for the night, have access to the river. So they have some places to put kayaks and canoes and things like that in the river if you want to do some fishing or just exploring. At the top of the hill in the park, you'll find the museum. This is going to be your best place to get great panoramic shots of the Tennessee River. It faces to the east, so you'll get sunrises there if you can get there early enough. They also have those kind of old school binoculars that you can look through and get a little closer view of some things going on down there by the water. They have some historical monuments and some little teaching areas to learn about the history of the area. On the inside of the museum, they have lots of animals in cases for you to look at, and I'm sure they have programs as well for kids to kind of touch them and things like that. But really the main focus of the museum is based on the mussels and pearls that are famous in that area there on the Tennessee River. You'll also find some old historical artifacts and cool stuff like that just to explore. It takes about an hour, I would say, to get a good view of everything on the inside of the museum. Down there in the park, you're going to find kind of open play space. This is a shot of some disc golf things, and then this was super cool. While I was exploring, I found that they were doing some Civil War gun shooting competitions. So a lot of fun stuff to do at the park. I'm going to give activities a solid 17 out of 20. While there were restrooms all throughout the park, this is the restroom at the main campground. And this is a great example of, even though it's a little bit older, someone was taking some pride in taking care of this restroom. It just had some really nice touches from either the campground host or the manager. So for bathrooms, I'm going to give it a solid 7 out of 10. The park is not far from Interstate 40. The roads were very well maintained, so for drivability, it gets a 7 out of 10. I had the opportunity to meet a park ranger, the park manager, and the lady working at the Welcome Center, and all were absolutely amazing, so staff gets a perfect 10 out of 10. So this is a shot of the Welcome Center. And at the Welcome Center, you're going to find some of your normal Welcome Center things to buy, like stickers and things for your camper, but you'll also find some camping supplies like thermoses and toiletries and things like that. But town is only about 10 minutes away. It wasn't far at all, and anything you could want, you'll find there, including groceries. But if you go to the top of the hill and go to the museum, you're going to find a lot more of your souvenir type stuff, as well as some camping stuff. And I actually walked back here to this little movie theater area, and the lady working there offered to give me some popcorn as a snack for free, which was super sweet. So for nearby amenities, I'm going to give this category an 8 out of 10. Being right there on the Tennessee River, it gets an 8 out of 10 for uniqueness. Also, the cost was very reasonable, and don't forget about your 10% discount as a Tennessee resident. It gets an 8 out of 10 for cost, which brings the grand total to 84 out of 100. This was an amazing park. You need to visit it. Hey, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you want to see more about this Tennessee State Park, then click on the link that's popping up right now for my deep dive, where I go into a lot more about all that the park has to offer. And please like and subscribe so you don't miss a single state park video as we visit all 57 here in the state of Tennessee. God bless you, and remember, God's creation is meant to be explored.